Hello from my food forest. So because of these guys, we are going to build a special place for them, and I will show you how we do it. We have quails together with the bantams, with the bantam chickens here in this enclosure, but unfortunately this is not 100% rats and snakes proof. And that is why we have decided to build a dedicated place for them, which should work better. And the place will be built actually right here next to the bantams and along this wall. And yeah, I will take you with me and show you along the way how we did it. An update on the work we have done so far. So we've got a new water connected here from over there where we have our first water connection in the birds area. So yeah, very happy. Water very handy here just close by. And we also have the entire walls ready, including the timber across, which is holding it together like so everything is nice and straight. And we have also done here more concrete along the walls. All around and also inside. Just did a little bit more than it was, so to make sure all walls are sitting tight on the concrete and nothing comes through or underneath. And now we are going to do the roof sections. And the first roof section frame is done. So we have done this yesterday to see if that's how we want to have it, if that will work. So with all the angles here. Now putting the mesh on it.
Alles auf Maß gemacht. Du hängst. Nicht hier hoch.
And this is the end product. Let me show you around. So, many relaxed quails in here. We have put this pallet because it was really hot while we finished building the aviary, this enclosure, and there wasn't barely any shade, or not as much as I would like to have it here. So yeah, we've got the pallet and they really liked it to hide underneath, and still do. So we leave it probably for a little while. So we have the water system in here, and they learned to drink out of it very quickly. Very simple setup, but it makes the life so easy. 20 liters drinking water container. I actually got it from our local tip shop, so it's second hand, and we just screwed in and secured with some tape so it won't leak. And yeah, no mess. They know how to drink, and I just have to refill. I'm rinsing it in between and never put it like full, so they have always fresh water. Okay, let's move on. I've got this setting here because it's also from a tip shop. This wire half cages or so. I put it in here because of to provide some shade, but also for them to protect them from the cold. The winter is approaching. We already had a couple of really cold days, like just above 0 degrees. It was 1 degree Celsius in the morning the other day. So many of them were hiding here. Now they still do. They like the little protected area. Leaving some eggs for us here. Moving on, we have put some stems, some empty stems. They really like to play in there, and also leaving some eggs for us there as well. Hello, darling. They are really such a peaceful, happy birds. That is why I also have 2 chairs here, so we can come and have a seat and just enjoy the place, which turned out really nicely. So moving on. Oh yeah, here we had this small cage, and this is comes really handy now to introduce the new quails into the older ones. So what we did, we put the new ones, they were about 1.5 weeks old, which was old enough to put them together with the old ones. They all had feathers already, and we put them into this cage for one night and one day, so they can introduce to each other, and then we just moved them out in the morning, and there was absolutely no problem. So here I have just recently planted the cage. We use it already for like a month, and now I just recently planted the Brazilian spinach because the birds love it. All our birds, chickens, ducks, all animals basically love the Brazilian spinach. So I have put it behind the cage, and the quails are eating everything what grows out of it. We have something similar and in our chicken areas, just bigger, something like that, but it works really great. So the Brazilian spinach doesn't stop growing. It is a perennial, and within a month or two it will be like really filled, and the quails can happily have the greens. And of course we planted some trees, some fruit trees. So this is here the guava, the Indian white guava, to provide some shade in the future, and also some fruits for us and for the birds. And I also have here some Brazilian spinach. You can see how nicely it's trimmed all the time. Then we have planted some yellow cherry guava in here, together with the pawpaw. We had it in the cage too, but I had to remove it because the pawpaw is growing like crazy. So I put some sticks so they don't really dig up the roots. And you can see here I had Brazilian spinach too, so it's really eating like crazy. It doesn't come with growing quick enough, but that's okay because they have the other ones. So yeah, doing very well here. Then I've planted a persimmon in here as well with another pawpaw, and also removed the cage already and put some other timber and this pot so they can hide and the roots are protected. What else do we have? We have here moringa and a black Brazilian cherry in here. So it's still in the cage as long as possible, so they don't eat my beautiful black cherry, Brazilian cherry. And more stems, and the birds are loving it in here, bathing in the sun, cleaning themselves, everything as it should be. We always try to raise our animals as natural as possible. You can see over there are our bantams chickens. If you know my videos, my channel, my YouTube channel, you will know we have acquired few of this kind of enclosures for our birds. And yeah, trying to give them the best life they can have. And of course we eat the animals as well. So we are raising them for meat and for eggs and for fun, because we love the animals too. So yeah. Birds are happy. Many beautiful colors. They just love to hide in the grasses. That's what they usually do in nature. And here we have some more eggs. And one more there. Let's have a look. And one more here. And I think the project turned out really well. Thanks to Seb, thanks to my husband. Because he was the one who was pushing to do this size, and and yeah, I'm really happy how it turned out. Very lovely and peaceful in here. And I really like to come here in the afternoon, just have a sit and enjoy what we did. What do you think? Leave a comment below, like if you like our project, if you like the video, and I'm hopefully see you next time. Thanks, bye bye.